Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Thursdays. It is not Monday. Today is Thursday, February 23rd. I'm not sure why I'm saying the date, but we're back with some more Monster Hunter Rise. It's me and Cameron, and we've got in our lobby here we got Shango and Nora LaRue, and I guess we're gonna do some hunts. I have an urgent quest to do for Valstrax, and then I think what were we trying to go for after this? Do we just want to do the Risen
Well,
Valstrax?
Risen would make the thumbnail come true, so I figured that'll be a good little. We start off with regular Valstrax, brush the cobwebs off, do Risen, and then we're basically done with Sunbreak again until like April.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured too.
Dipped our toes in, and then we can get back to that Iceborne Fatalis grind. Which I do feel like I have better understanding of what needs to be done for the post game now.
Yeah, luckily I'm far enough along that I don't think I have too much to do. I just have to actually go and do it. I did some curious crafting on my armor. I don't know. I don't think this is going to be the armor I'm going to use the rest of the game, but whatever. I figured a little extra defense isn't too bad to put some of that anomaly stuff into it. So whatever. A little bit more defense means I'll be able to put off getting new armor for a little while longer. Hey, hi, hello. We sound good.
Hello.
Good.
How are you today?
All right, I will post a quest unless there's already one posted.
There is not.
Okay.
Hey, boom headshot.
I think I already.
All right.
No, I didn't eat. Did I? I don't remember.
Eat for that sweet, sweet defense.
It's an off day.
That dragon stuff. Yeah, it's been a weird day. The weather's fucking throwing me for a major
It's been like 70 degrees here. It's been really
like
nice.
Warm inside my computer room.
Everyone at work was in a good mood. It was a
Yay, global
strange day. Yeah. Ooh, what is that? Nora's got some cool icon that I don't recognize.
And I'll have to look.
Yeah. Of course, I haven't played this in a while, so I still have the weird. I always think it's crossed swords, but I guess it's supposed to be like a shogun-looking helmet.
Oh, really? Yeah, I 100% thought it was crossed swords.
Yeah, I did too. It took me a while.
Centaurs in the game. All right, so let's see. Yeah, Nora's I don't recognize. Mine. So where do we set those? I think that's under.
Can you change them? I thought it was like a permanent, like kind of like the colored names in the old games.
You can unlock them, but you can change them. But you might have to be offline to do it.
I need to do some layered armor stuff. I need to do a lot of stuff off stream, but definitely need to make my fit. Gotta look good.
Oh yeah. I haven't changed mine since title update 1, I think. I really like the white and green with the Curio crown. They have it has been nice. It feels like in Sunbreak they've come out with a lot more layered armor sets than were in base Rise.
Oh really? I haven't even looked since 1.
The event quests have come out with more. I think I'm gonna turn my light off because it is like actually uncomfortably warm in here. Hold on, I'm gonna be right back.
Your light off? Did I did. Cool. That gives me time to get some birds. Hello, chat. How's everybody in chat doing? It is the day before Flat Fuck Friday. How we feeling?
All right, I'm back. I didn't abandon. Don't AFK kick me, bro.
Yeah. We'll. I guess we'll give it a minute.
Someone's a dickhead though. Shango, oops. Nora, one of you.
Or do they take all the
box?
Not great. I am forgetting the controls. Why am I forgetting the controls? This has not happened to me in this game in a long time. Dog controls. X is hit stuff.
Yep.
B is get off. Cool. What is...
Left, you hold down the right bumper and left trigger is the charge a dash, and right trigger is jump.
That's right, yeah. Right trigger's jump. R is dash. That's what I wanted. There we go. It's weird. If I like press like one or two buttons, I have like, I didn't realize I have a lot of like muscle memory combos in this game. Like run on the dog, jump on the dog, jump off, manually wire bug with the reticle up to a certain spot, dash to get the extra jump, wire bug again. But like if I just hit that first button, it's like, oh, that's right. Here's the next 8 inputs.
Yeah. Once you like pick it back up, it gets picked back up real smooth. I have found Monster Hunter in general, I can remember the controls pretty well, except for Charge Blade really fucked me up when I switched between like the old games and the new games.
Charge Blade is also has been hard in World for me because there's so many like there's putting vials in your shield and there's putting vials in your sword and there's also like the new chainsaw stuff. And like
Yes.
I know the regular combo by heart, but if I want any of the cool stuff, I have to like go to the training room and like redo it.
Yeah.
Cheryl's asking how D&D has been.
Oh yeah. Well, she's probably asking a leading question because she wants to talk about the play-by-post campaign. Which go ahead, Cheryl.
You know what? We should ask Cheryl. Cheryl, how has D&D been for you? Yeah, let's change that up.
While you're typing, I've played a lot this weekend.
Sorry to put you on the spot, Cheryl.
It was all D&D this weekend. I didn't play any other systems. Did you have a follow-up to your Lancer thing?
I did. I played my
was it
second
just-
session last Saturday. I don't think I've talked
nice.
about it because we haven't streamed since. But it's been pretty good. We had the sit rep for this last mission was, I guess, like VIP. So like in Lancer, the combats all have like themes. So instead of just like going until like one side falls, like team deathmatch, you actually have objectives. So this last one, we had to take over a train yard from some invaders, and we had to kill a specific NPC that's basically just like an artillery, like a really slow artillery mount. And boy, did it get rough toward the end. The beginning wasn't so bad. We have 2 tech mechs who basically just like sit in one spot and do a lot of like hacking and like implying heat to people, whereas I'm just like the regular assault rifle dude. And by the end of it, one of us.
When you say apply heat, what do you mean?
So in Lancer, like you might see in some other mech games, there's different types of damage, like kinetic and energy and like fire damage. There's also a specific type of resource called heat. So whenever you use certain like systems, like say if I hack into somebody, I can override their systems or like do a bunch of janky stuff, and it gives them heat. And if your heat cap goes over a certain limit, it's different for every mech. The heat cap goes over a certain like limit, you have to roll for stress damage, which means your heat might like glow red hot and you take double damage for a bit. You might like have like a reactor meltdown, which means you have to get out of your mech in a certain amount of turns or else you explode. It's real wonky. There's a lot of ways to die in that game, but there's just like a lot of different I wouldn't even say luck-based checks, but it's a lot of like, are you willing to push yourself at the risk of potentially exploding or exposing yourself to like a lot of enemies? But it was good. It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend that game. I'm learning how to play it or run it in Foundry as we speak. An interesting way to learn Foundry too. That was a big boy hit. Okay, I'm done mindlessly getting birds, I think. This will have to be good enough.
I think we'll be fine.
If I can remember how to lance.
I've gone back to last time I was playing Greatsword. Now I'm playing Hunting Horn.
Oh,
So
right.
I'm feeling better about things. So let's see. Last weekend we start off Friday. I got to play some D&D. I played. I know Nate's been
I
talking
thought I
about
saw you
his,
playing some D&D.
Horde of the Dragon Queen campaign that he's running with like old friends, or he's playing with old friends. Matt on the Discord is running that. So Matt, if you're in the Twitch chat or whatever, thank you very much for running it. I won't be able to play the next one, but we basically Um, we started playing, and he's a good DM, but I immediately saw that was Horde of the Dragon Queen, which is the first part of the Tyranny of Dragons like adventure 2 books. It was the first non-starter set adventure for 5th edition, and boy does it show. The very first thing that happens is you see a blue dragon attacking a town, and most sensible players are like, well, we know that, time to go warn other towns.
Is this...
And the adventure's like, no, you should go into town and deal with
Yeah,
the
is this
dragon.
the Greenest? Is that the name of the place?
Yes.
Okay,
Have you played
I have played a version of it. We didn't get all the way through it, but I've done the Greenest encounter or some form of it. I don't know how much is changeable.
Yes, so that's exactly what we played through. So it was fun, but a little like Matt had to do some massaging to help things make
Yes.
sense.
Yeah.
Still fun.
I played it I played at least part of it back in 2017. We didn't end up continuing. The DM we had he was fine, but he was very much sort of like playing like the old like OSR style, like changing a lot of stuff on the fly, trying to make it like really hardcore. And we had a lot of new players. It didn't really work out that well, but the few combats we did have, I could kind of see like where the pre-written stuff was coming in and where a lot of our DM's custom stuff was taking place. But yeah, you can definitely tell it's one of those things where you're just like, oh, it's a really good example of like you want to get to the cool shit right away, except the cool shit will also immediately kill you.
Yeah. But yeah, so played that on Friday, ran Rime of the Frost Maiden on Saturday, and the party this is the last chapter of the book. The party is in the ancient Netherese city of Ythrin. I've talked about it a couple times, I think. Oh man, did I roll out?
I rolled into it. Rip me.
I didn't leave the area, but I think I hit the iframes perfectly. That felt good. But yeah, so they're exploring this ancient wizard fallen city. It used to be a flying city, and it crashed down into the glacier in Icewind Dale. The reason they're doing this is to find a way to end the enchantment that the goddess Auril has placed on Icewind Dale to freeze it over. I've talked about this a couple times.
Oh shit.
Ooh, ambush. Yeah. Got the bail. Woo!
I think I did it, because I didn't die.
Yeah. No one died.
Panic.
I think we're okay. We had a lot of fun. They're learning the steps to a ritual that will let them get into the central spire of the city, which are where they think they'll find artifacts and magic power to help them figure things out. It was a good time. Then Saturday evening, I did character creation for Starfinder using Foundry. Razor Beast Chris is running that. I was the only player that showed up for character creation. Everyone but Max had told ahead of time that they weren't going to make it.
That's good. At least they gave warning about it.
Yeah, next the actual play session, I now will no longer be able to attend because my cousin Rodney got married, or is getting married. He got engaged.
Oh, congrats! Love Rodney.
Yeah, and you met Rodney on the Hannah's bachelorette party. So that engagement party is during that session, so I'll miss the session. But I think Razor Beast already has other players and stuff, so excited for that. Ooh, knocked him out.
Double.
Well, not actually like knocked out, but
still. Fucking some good damage off now.
And then Sunday, we did some Waterdeep Dragon Heist, and the party had a fun time, I like to think. I don't know. I think people like watching Waterdeep, and I think people like playing with me in other games, but I think Nate and Ian enjoy playing with me as DM, but I think their default like language is to just complain about everything always. So
oh really?
with Waterdeep, sometimes I'm questioning things and how fun they are. But it's things like, Cameron, this combat's too hard, and it's like, okay, out of 5 party members, 2 party members went down, no one died, but okay.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like why I think after the first year of playing D&D, I talk about this a lot on stream about how I will play TTRPG characters that I do not care if they die. I don't
Yeah.
purposely put myself in harm's way, but it's if it like ends up being a thing where it's like, sorry, dude, you're just getting picked on. And it's mostly the dice rolls. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I don't care. Like, you know, it can be good narrative if a character dies. I think it can be kind of fun. It also gives me a chance to make a new character if I didn't like the first one. But
Yeah.
I kind of I you know I've played in games where I have not been that person, but someone else is just getting just fucking dunked on, whether it's intentional or not, and it's like, I feel bad, but I don't know.
Can I get it?
I sympathize though because no one
Yes!
wants to be. Ooh, what'd you get?
I just got the hit. I thought he was gonna move out of the way for my wire bug ability.
My main strategy is just a whoa. I'm pretty sure I should have been hit there. It was in between frames.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that one has like a much smaller hurt box than we think.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oop,
okay.
I'm gonna sharpen. I am just my main strategy with Gunlance is offload all these shells. Just keep hitting
Everything
shells.
must go.
Either bullet barrage, full burst. I think normal shelling. So. Oh, bastard got me as I was jumping onto him. Oh, he just fucking thought.
There's
Chat,
the
I hope someone
anime
saw that. Yeah. I blocked that whole burst. Very happy. What's going on here? Proper care prevents poor performance. Yeah, I'd say so. It's some good advice, Nora. It's a secret tool that we'll use later.
What is that from?
It's
I know
it's
a
from
meme.
some like 3D Mickey Mouse show. I've never actually
Oh,
seen
yeah.
it, but I see the meme a lot. Ooh,
Ooh, wall bang.
bonk. Let's see if I switch to the right scroll. Nope. He did not want to give me time for that.
That is the mechanic in Sunbreak that I struggle with the most,
I think it's fine. Sometimes if I'm using a weapon that I actually do like more than one of the switch skills for, I will use it just to get that switch skill, but I don't really care about any of the... I don't care to use any of the, armor skills based around switching. I know that they're fine. You can get some, like, really high damage off of it, but I'm just not going to remember it.
Yeah,
I like having more
saying.
passive armor skills than active, except for things like offensive guard if I have a shield, or like something that I switch on and off, like with the demon mode on dual blades.
Yeah, that's where I sit. I was trying to use those armor skills for a while, but it was just I was
Good
just
thing I
playing myself. I was in denial about the fact that I sucked.
Chat, let me know in chat if you just saw me almost go for a full burst slam and I got hit by the sleep bomb.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah. Well, I guess I've got the... Oh, nope, Nora's got it. Never mind.
Nora with the...
Yeah, with the sword and shield combo. I guess really in the grand scheme of things, if you just want the bomb to go off, you don't need the big hit, but it is nice.
I'm surprised she didn't bomb dunk. Scrub move,
Bonk.
Nora.
Smells like murder.
Woo. We're like, this is a very different scenario from last week.
Yeah. I feel like we're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Use my wyvern fire at some point.
You know what it is? We didn't have 2 other teammates that we had a hard carry.
Yeah.
That's right.
Ah.
Cameron and Tom, aces of
Ah,
the
missed.
player.
Yeah.
Oh,
We do better together.
yeah.
I whiffed that hard. But that's okay, because bullet barrage is good too. I got options. Ooh, tail.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it. Got me to the second. That's revenge for me blocking it last time. Tail.
Oh yeah, Cheryl answered her question. So okay, so then yeah, I'll talk about the play-by-posts. So, like I have said before, I have a lot of fun. I don't know if it's my favorite, but I have played at this point in 5th edition. I've played ran the most games set in the Domains of Dread. And I did the Domains of Dread last year, which was all different domains. I'm doing Strahd dies. What is it? Strahd must die tonight. It's essentially Curse of Strahd condensed
Strahd
down
dies at the
into a
end.
4-hour adventure. That'll be next month. But I've been doing the play-by-post, which is essentially it takes place in Barovia, but it's a basically a side story. Strahd is present, but he is not like the main villain. The party is focused on other stuff.
That sounds misleading. Isn't it about killing Strahd?
No. That's two different things. What I'm running as the play-by-post is called Obsessive Hearts and Misty Fortunes.
Oh, I see.
Strahd Must Die Tonight is a different adventure I will be running in March as a one-shot, which that will be about killing Strahd. It's basically a one-shot that you play through just the Castle Ravenloft part of Curse of Strahd.
Strahd Must Die.
Try and kill him.
Strahd Must Die is my favorite song by The Prodigy. Just so everyone knows. Oof. Doing a lot of these big, sweeping wing attacks this time around. Part of the event. Ooh, blue head.
Oh, blue head.
So blue head.
Blue head?
Ooh.
Yeah. But yeah, so
Sweet.
the party has gotten to Barovia now in the play-by-post. They're level 2. But play-by-post campaigns go a lot slower than regular campaigns. They basically, I feel like they've played for the equivalent of like 5 hours in real time. But they're level 2 now. They are exploring the village of Orosnu, which is a canon Barovian village, but not in the Curse of Strahd book. It comes from other sources. And they met Grigori Worldbach, who is like the only Barovian who's friendly to outsiders. They haven't exactly figured out why, they'll figure that out. But what they did do is their second night of staying there, they got to meet his wife, who died 10 years ago, was risen as a vampire, and has basically just been haunting him ever since. She comes over every night, and
Aww.
she kind of just roasts his shit until he falls asleep. So
What a nice relationship.
well, you know, she's a vampire. Love turns into obsessive, primal, predatory lust when you turn into a vampire. So they got to see that, and I think I was really proud because the reactions I got were like, "Oh, what the fuck is this?" And that's exactly what I was going for.
Yeah, it's a Barovia. It's what you hope for, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, Rouge Lancewing. That sounds cool as fuck. Do I have any cool? Sad. What's sad, Boom Headshot? The Valstrax? Beat Prime yet? No. So yesterday, I got to. It was the first time I played in like a week because I've been busy. Been busy with Lancer, busy with other stuff. Last night I got the Spider Ball, I got the Thermal Visor, I did all of the research lab, the Space Pirate Research Lab, which gets shorter every time I play that. But I got through Thardus, so I'm about halfway.
I agree with you in that it felt like when I first played Metroid Prime, it felt like a 100-hour game.
Oh God, yeah.
And now it feels more like a 30-hour game. And I'm not like, that's not a complaint. It's just that feeling of exploration you get when you're going through the first time.
Yeah.
Is like incredible.
Yeah, and I do still feel that way about it just because I enjoy this stuff. A lot of people have complaints. Like, I think the motion controls are actually, like, they're decent. I don't play that game as much of a shooter as, like, it is just like, oh, hit him with the right missile. It's not about ducking and weaving as much for me. Which, I mean, I still do, but I like the scanning. I like the lore information. I like a lot of the more passive stuff, like the more like puzzle game-ish kind of stuff about Prime that I think is really fun. But yeah, it's felt shorter, which is fine by me because as an adult now, I prefer games that take up less time, so I can play more of them. But no, I've not beaten Prime yet. My goal is to do it maybe sometime this week, if not sometime early next week, and then I would say I would stream something, but we've kind of got stream on lockdown at the moment. I do still want to do Dead Space. I want to do my hard/impossible run of Dead Space at some point.
I think we can go back to Monster Hunter once a week next week if you wanted to take over Thursdays for Dead Space.
Yeah,
Hannah, I think would love to hang out while you play it. Like she and I hang out while you play.
yeah, that would be cool. And it doesn't have to be every Thursday. If we just want to do it whenever we can get people together, we can see how much of it she'll want to sit through, and then go from there. Nice. So that is my MR cap is now at 100. So now I just need to kill stuff.
And then I think 100's the last cap. Once you're done there, that is Incel Malo.
Oh, right. Yeah, scorned.
And then after that, you'll...
Scorned.
The next thing is just Risen Valstrax at 160.
Yeah.
But that's a long ways away.
Yeah, Shanice. Yeah, Dead Space. Yeah, get excited. I want to run through that, and that's going to be an easy one because it'll take no setup, and I can do it not blindfolded, but damn close.
What, would you stream over Discord so Hannah and I could watch?
Yeah, the same way that Nate does with Elden Ring. Just do what we did before.
Yeah, that'll be a ton of fun.
Finn and Poe asks, did you see Armada Prime? Is that Transformers Armada Prime?
Yes, Transformers Armada Prime.
I only know Armada.
Tom, while we're waiting, if you get a second, go into the Transformers channel. Finn and Poe, if you're not on the Discord, if you're 18 or older, you can join. I posted it. It looks really good. Legacy, the current Transformers toy line, is doing a Commander class, which is like their $80 price point, big toy, of Armada Prime. Which will involve a like deluxe / Voyager-ish toy, so like a $30 toy, and then the trailer, which transforms into the big super mode, and it looks gorgeous.
Does Armada Prime come with the microns or whatever they're called?
It doesn't look like he does. It's unfortunate. I actually, in like 2 weeks, I have a review of Legacy Armada Starscream coming out, and I mentioned that at that point that not only does it not come with minicons, it is not minicon compatible, which to me is a big change.
Oh, does Armada in the name mean it's from Armada the show, or is that just the name of the line? Okay.
The line is called Legacy, and the idea behind Legacy is they're picking and choosing toys from different lines and updating them. So they've done like Robots in Disguise, Legacy Robots in Disguise 2000 from that toy line. They've done Legacy Beast Wars.
Oh,
they've done
neat.
Legacy G1 stuff, Legacy G2 stuff, all sorts of good stuff.
Interesting. Okay. I think I'm good to go.
Same. I think we're waiting on Nora.
Wait.
How's like, have you been doing anything interesting in terms of food and dining recently?
Food and dining, not particularly. Tabby's been making some food. She gets a lot of like the subscription box meals. So she's been making a lot of different stuff. I haven't done like a subscription box like HelloFresh or something like that in a few years, but been eating some of those again recently, and they're pretty good. It's been nice to just like have like a variety of meals versus whatever quick at home stuff I make is. But in terms of like eating places, I think the last really interesting food was the New Orleans themed place we went to.
Yeah, that was super good. We've talked about it before. It's not a great name for a restaurant, but it's real good food. You mentioned HelloFresh. Han and I actually just started on that because we had a code for 65% off a box. So we got
Oh,
a box
nice.
of 4 meals for 4 people for like $50. And then I canceled it. I was like good
Yeah, just
about
do
like I don't
one.
want to stay. And then they sent me another like code, like come back, here's
Well,
50%
they
off.
they do that even
So we're
if you
doing it
stay
again
subscribed.
this week. Yeah,
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 they do a lot of discounts because they know that that's how they get people to keep coming back. Even
yeah.
though they expect people to use discounts, it's kind of just like, oh, well, the real price is with the discount. It's just people like the good brain feel of getting a discount.
Yeah, but I think it's also like I know what I budget for groceries, and if I am paying $50 for 16 meals, that is similar to my grocery budget. But if I'm paying more than that, then it's not worth it to me.
Yeah. Cheryl says it was really sad. Cameron does a good job writing stoic broken men. Oh,
Uh Genuinely, thank you.
yeah. I mean that's a compliment. I'm gonna try and get
I
different
am always
birds.
a little afraid with D&D and horror that it comes off a little hokey. But glad to hear that wasn't the case.
I feel like the not theater of the mind, but like the description of the mind that you can do in tabletop stuff allows you to do some really cool things. I find it
Yeah.
hard to be like a descriptive the way that good books are, but I feel as though, actions speak a lot and so do just like ideas.
Yes.
Um,
And
yeah.
I think as I have DM more, I have learned that the tabletop is not the place for subtlety.
Yeah.
Like I've gotten more confident in like it is hokey, and that is okay.
It's also more recognizable when it's hokey, which I've struggled
Yeah,
with that in the past. I've tried to be subtle. I like very mundane things in stories because I think it kind of makes it seem more real. So
yeah.
that doesn't always work, but I think yeah, the lesson I've also learned is
Oh,
hokey can be
Nate's
good.
not here. I can talk about spoilers for Waterdeep because this actually brings up a great point. I was 100% too subtle in some stuff in Waterdeep. So the party has an NPC that I was trying to, with them, that I was trying to foreshadow a betrayal, and just none of them picked up on it at all. So he's like, I'm just like, now that it's like the moments pass, they're still with the group, and I'm just like gonna build it up to a much bigger betrayal now because like I was like, oh, they were doing this suspicious thing, and everyone's like, oh, we don't care.
Well, that's
Well,
kind
now
of
you know.
how it's like supposed to work based on like the book, right? Is like if they don't see it the first time, it's like, well, cool, that character still does stuff when you're not around.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
their
exactly.
plans advance until you bother to see it.
Yep. It's definitely it's been an interesting learning experience. So essentially, right, Waterdeep was my first time DMing a full campaign, and it's still not done. And since then, I have started four other campaigns and completed one of them, getting close to completing a second one, and then the fourth one is pretty short, so I'll probably finish it. I'll probably finish 3 campaigns that I started after Waterdeep before I finished Waterdeep, and I feel like I can see my growth as a like storyteller's not the right word, as a like a game master, because
Yeah.
I think early on I was trying to be a storyteller, and I wasn't really doing a good job of like letting my players' interests drive the story. And now I've become much better at that. So the Waterdeep campaign has changed a lot since its like initial, like since I took it over from Max. It's been a lot of fun. They're actually spoilers, Cheryl, since you're here and whoever else watches the campaign. I'll go ahead and give some spoilers. In like this weekend, so in like 2 months' time when it comes out, the party is going to be doing some time traveling. We've got some time travel shenanigans
Ooh.
happening because that is the thing that they don't know it, but that's kind of the thread they're tugging on next.
Now you have to contend with the whole: is it deterministic? Is it Back to the Future? Is it
Yeah,
you know? Gotta do the
they
math on that one.
Yeah, I'm definitely running. I'm gonna try to do my best to be deterministic so that things that they do in the past aren't changing the past, but they matter because they always did those things.
Yeah. I think that's easier to keep track of too. You can get really advanced with some of that, and it's like, eh.
All right, I think I'm all fired up.
I think
Headed
I
on
am
over.
as well. Not as much as I could be, but good enough. Bonk. Ooh, those are some numbers. Ooh, those good numbers. One. Oh, just one. Damn. Yeah, I feel that about like the storytelling part. That's why most of the stuff I have DM'd has either been very light or very open table stuff. Like my Hex Crawl campaign has little mini arcs of stories. It's more like Dark Souls, where like everyone there's an overarching theme, but the story is really each individual person. And you know those things can tie together, and it's all thematically together, but it's not this huge. It's not like a big it's not as satisfying as like a big linear storyline. But there's a lot more like smaller detail that lets the person sort of fill out what they think the world is like.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed the open table format. I think
Yes.
I've let go of that ambition to run a 1 to 20 campaign with the same 5 people and no one ever misses a session. Now, like, I'm just embracing the open table as like, people have things to do. I've got like 8 to 10 players, and whichever 5 can show up when I'm free, that's who will get to play. And it's just more like you just get to play more that way.
Oh, whoa, what? Oh shit! I looked over at chat for a second.
For a second.
For
Boom
a
Headshot,
sec-
this is your fault. We blame you.
About Octopath 2. I'm not gonna play Octopath 2. I haven't
didn't even play
finished the first one. I liked the first one for a little bit for what it was. It's an interesting mechanic. I may finish it at some point. I don't know. It's very low on my list, but
Yeah,
I'll
I
depends.
played the demo. I know
Yeah.
Max really liked it. I get that it's supposed to be like an old school JRPG, but it doesn't feel old school. It just feels old, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I kind of agree. I liked the whole like defense mechanic. I thought that was kind of cool. About like
Yes.
breaking. Oh damn! Did I already use one? Breaking like the shields, whatever. That was pretty neat. But I've just got so many other things now on my list, and the what is it? Project Triangle or Triangle Strategy that came out that was sort of just like, eh,
Final Fantasy Tactics.
sort of. But like they keep trying to bring that magic back. Apparently, I haven't played it, but I haven't heard great things about it. Whoever
Max
keeps
really
doing
loves it, but he has like certain things he loves, and he doesn't like
yeah.
care. I trust Max to like things that Max likes. I don't necessarily. I wouldn't rely on his opinion on like
Yeah.
what I would like.
I forget what my previous point was, but yeah.
You were talking about triangle strategy in there.
Well,
like
just like that.
Do that style.
That company keeps coming out with games, but like they keep like either people are interested in them for like a week, and then I never hear about them again. I'm sure they have like their cult followings, but like I don't know. They seem like they're going for big swings, which is cool. I think RPGs need that, but I don't see those games becoming like
classics.
Yeah, come from behind like staples, basically.
Yeah, I think there's other innovation to be had in the JRPG space, and I don't view like they have some interesting ideas, but I don't view what they're doing as innovative really. I'm trying to think of what's like a JRPG that I'm like. I guess Persona 5 is still my favorite newest JRPG. Xenoblade Chronicles was incredible and wonderful, and then 2 and 3 have made me believe that Chronicles being as good as it was a fluke.
Yeah. Oh.
Woo!
Are we good? Okay.
I really love Chronicles. I like 2, but it makes me feel like a pervert. And
Yeah.
then I've heard that 3 doesn't seem to be a lot better.
Oh my god, really? Fuck, I keep getting destroyed over here. Do not have as much defense as I thought I did.
Yeah, that's a long reach.
Ooh, nice, 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 nice.
Heal. Just a little bit.
Ooh. Just in time. I need to... Mulberry out of that dragon.
Yeah, that's super important for this fight is
Yeah.
nulling up. Ooh, yeah!
Nice.
Nora, get
Good
him!
job, Nora.
Get him! Games that I'm looking forward to. I think we talked about it last time.
Yeah, after the direct, I think we did a little bit. I forget what I've mentioned. My 2 of my favorite games already got their remaster, so I'm sort of set for a few months.
Yeah, I guess with Dead Space and Prime, you're probably not gonna check out Hi-Fi Rush until you're
I
done with this.
actually Hi-Fi was the only other one on my currently on my list. Most of the games I keep playing are ones that are either roguelikes or like live service games, but I don't have time for like I'm supposed to be playing through Final Fantasy 14 right now. I don't think I'm gonna get to that.
Yeah.
The story of that game is just it's good from where I'm at now, but like it's just so fucking long. I just don't have time for it.
Yes.
And it's a tab targeting RPG, so I'm like even less inclined because I don't stuff like WoW and Final Fantasy. Like when I play an RPG,
you don't care about cycling through cooldowns.
it's mostly because what people like in those games really is collecting the cosmetics, which are like limited time things. Like Destiny is also victim of this, but like WoW and Final Fantasy especially are just sort of like I just don't really care. It's like I just don't, you know, I played WoW for a long time in high school. I don't know that I have the time for stuff like that anymore. I like it. I think Final Fantasy has been better than WoW from what I played of it, but like those games are fine, but it's just like I've kind of evolved from them for a while.
100%.
They're just not my thing.
I loved WoW when I played it.
Oh yeah.
But I 100% am not the same customer.
Exactly. I don't think they're bad. I think it's just like my lifestyle does not allow me to interact with them the way that I would want to.
Games as service in general, I try and avoid like to play.
I mean, I guess like this is like Monster Hunter is probably the most that I get in that sense anymore.
Oh, fun. All right, be good. Can I tell everyone what happened?
Hi, Hannah.
All right. Hannah's got pink eye.
Oh no! Is it from the cats?
No, she said he can't. The doctor said he can't get pink eye from the cats.
Oh.
Which
I haven't had it since I was a kid, so I don't remember.
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully she feels better soon.
Ugh, whiffing.
Sorry, she was just letting me know, so
Oh, you're good.
I didn't catch the last of what you were saying about.
Yeah, I was just saying like those games aren't bad. I like Final Fantasy. I think it's the best version of like those. I say tab targeting, like the stuff like WoW, because of the mechanism for like getting in range of things and having your cooldowns. They're fun games, but like I don't have the time to like sink into them. And knowing that like to get to playing with people I know would take like 400 hours, it's just like I just don't have the time for it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's where I'm at with most games these days, and why I go back to playing older games is my favorite thing about, like, there's so much good stuff about Hi-Fi Rush. It's a lot of fun. My favorite thing is that it is a game and a story with a definitive ending, and then you're done with the game. And then like there's no fucking daily grind, no daily quests, none of that horseshit.
Yeah. I do Hi-Fi Rushes on my lists. I think I have a small like select list of things I'm going to try to like play that are new this year, and I think Hi-Fi Rushes number 1 on that list right now.
Yeah. It's good, and it's just nice that it's not a game as service game.
Yeah. Oof. Nora, no. I'll have to. I probably should.
Oh fuck! I fell in a pit. I thought I was being able to jump over. All right, where are we at in terms of we've had 2 paints?
I think so, yeah. I think I just need to build more for defense. I didn't bother to do like my Dango ticket on all my shit.
Hey Guns Pony, I don't think Dead Space the remake is doing any games as live service.
No, games as a service is like it's kind of a broad term, but like it starts with stuff like oh shit. It starts with stuff like World of Warcraft, like MMOs,
Yes.
and they kind of like how like Destiny. I guess
Nowadays,
Destiny.
Call of Duty, Fortnite.
Yeah, so games that are like Battlefield, you could
Multiplayer.
say is a live service game because it's a multiplayer game that always has like new, not just like patches and stuff, but is like multiplayer and is like
I think the battle
has new
pass
things.
is an important part of it.
Yeah, like Fortnite would be a live service game.
Yes.
Um,
So I wouldn't consider Monster Hunter Sunbreak live service. I felt like World they tried to do some live
Monster
service
Hunter
live
is
service.
in the sense that like they do have like they keep like increasing the cap and they keep adding new content that
we
is
should
like
not be fighting him in here.
behind ranks, but it's I mean that's why I say it's a broad term. I don't think it's like a binary like you know, games as a service. Like people are always working on games.
That was a bad spot to fight him.
Yeah, I always try to move out of those hallways. we have a habit of doing that, but we've also always killed them in hallways.
Well, I mean, it didn't feel like we were constantly playing catch up in that fight compared to before.
Yeah, it wasn't like immediate feints. So it wasn't as bad of a loss, I guess. Yeah, what else is coming out this year? I don't.
There was something I wanted to talk about, and I gotta like look it up.
Was it from the direct or was it from something else? Thanks, Shanice. Yeah, I think that was our best shot so far. I'm going to change up my kit so I can survive a little better, I think. Well, maybe that might be.
Oh, it's a. I don't think it was on the. It's a fishing game, where you're discovering and fishing, like, is it?
These. Yeah.
Is it called Trawler?
Trawler. I don't remember. I feel like I feel like I've heard someone mention like a fishing game or something like.
Essentially, a Call of Cthulhu-esque fishing game.
Call of Cthulhu, like the tabletop game?
No, like Lovecraftian. You're fishing to make money, like normal, but you're slowly finding more and more like just freaky. Hold on, let me do these meldings and then I'll find it.
Oh, okay.
So many trash. I have 60 pages of talismans.
Oh shit! Really?
There's about 10 good ones.
I have not been doing enough of that. I need to do more melding pot stuff.
Well, if you decide that you want to like upgrade armor and stuff, you just get a ton of melding stuff in anomaly hunts, so you'll end up with plenty of trash to meld.
Do we want to try Valstrax again? That'll determine what I eat.
I think so. Or whoever's next, I guess, if we're kind of doing turns, can post.
Yeah, if Shango or Nora, if either of you are watching the stream, feel free to pick. So I could say that in.
Do.
Put that in there. Yeah, I don't remember. I know that some stuff got announced that I was like, that'll be interesting if I get around to it. I think mostly what's on the docket for me is finishing up Prime and sticking to playing Vampire Survivors on break at work and playing Magic the Gathering Arena.
What's Vampire Survivors?
I've mentioned it before. It's the auto.
Yes.
Yeah, you run around for like 30 minutes and you builds. It's a roguelike that is a great read worst or bad time sink. But it's
a roguelike like is it Smash TV?
Yes, it's like Smash TV, like except the only controls in the game is moving. Your character automatically at like timed intervals like does attacks. So like like all of like the sub weapons from Castlevania, like the holy water, the whip, the axes, knives, the zircon thing, whatever, salt, whatever all those weird weapons are. It's like they automatically like use those attacks on certain intervals, and so you like kill a bunch of them and they drop XP, and you, as you level up, you gain upgrades until you build like 6 fully upgraded weapons, and then the point is to last 30 minutes until death itself comes and kills you. And it's fun. There's a lot of like different types of builds and weapons. There's different stages and like different like secrets. The game is really good about weird like fourth wall breaking stuff. It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. It's on mobile now too. It's real
nice.
cheap. It's like maybe $2 to $5, I think. It is it's good. It's real good. Don't play it. It'll waste your time, but it's good.
All
Play
out, brawl out.
I thought that was the name of
Alright.
the quest. I was like, what?
4 Beast Quartet. No, I was just reading what Nora said.
Cheryl says, I think you're thinking of Dredge, Cameron.
That's it. Yes.
Judge Dredge.
Dredge. It's an open world Lovecraftian
God
fishing
damn
game.
it.
Open world's
Okay,
not the right.
ate the
You're
wrong
basically, you
food.
go out in the sea fishing, and during the day you can make a little bit of money, but if you go out at night you can make more money finding more like rare fish, and you're slowly discovering that shit's like super fucked up out there.
Interesting. That reminds me a little bit of Moonlighter, which is like a fun top-down Zelda-like dungeon crawl where during the day you run a shop, and at night I think at night anyway, you go through dungeons and you take a bunch of stuff, and then during the day you sell it in your shop, and you get to set the prices.
Ah.
It's not as much management as it sounds. It's actually pretty simple once you do it once or twice, but it's fun. It's a good game.
Yeah, I guess that Tears of the Kingdom. I don't think I care about Diablo 4.
Yeah, I'm kind of done with Blizzard games for not even just moral reasons, but also just like meh. There's other versions of Diablo now that I'd rather play. Finn and Poe says Jedi Survivor is coming out this year. Yeah, Finn and Poe. I think you've been on for our Elden Ring streams. Ian is very excited about that because it's Star Wars. I hope Ian's version of Siri in his brain has caught that I said the word Star Wars, so Ian can come on and talk about it, as he is one to do. Did we lose you, Cameron?
No, can you hear me?
Yeah. I wasn't. Okay. I thought maybe you disconnected.
No, sorry. I was reading a work email. But yeah, Ian's need to consume brand TM are
TM.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's one of those open world, you can approach combat any way you want kind of games where, like, I don't know, something about that, like, where it just nothing about it grabs onto me. And I don't know why.
People always make the Souls comparison.
Like,
I don't know how true it is. I mean, people do that with a lot of games now. But I mean, from the gameplay, it looks. These games look fun.
Souls. I see way more Assassin's Creed than I see Dark Souls.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean there. Looks like we're going for this boy first. Oh, is that Aurora-san that came? Maybe we can put him to sleep.
Maybe they should get a divorce.
Nice. That literally popped up right as you said that.
You can see other monsters.
Yeah. I just don't know that our ultimate attacks really line up. I want to use up all my sharpness now. Ooh.
Ooh.
Hell yeah. Man, that was
Ride it,
quick.
cowboy.
Donger time.
I have been watching Owl House. I know Osprey's not on. He's been talking about that show.
Oh yeah.
I'm all caught up to the current episodes, and it is really good. It's great children's entertainment, a sweet cartoon. But the unfortunate thing about Owl House is you can 100% tell that they had to condense a 20-episode season 3 into 3 like hour-long episodes, and it's a real tragedy.
Is that?
They each. Oh, go ahead.
Is it canceled or are they still on?
They got canceled when season 2 came out. They got canceled because Disney says other reasons, but I 100% believe it's because they made Luz, the main character, bisexual.
Oh.
She gets a girlfriend in season 2, and so I guess they canceled it after season 2, saying that okay, you're gonna get a 3rd season, but you're only gonna get 3 one-hour episodes to do it in. And in response, the creator of the show said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna make the show way more gay than it was before," and I love her for it. Yeah. So yeah, Owl House is great.
Whoa! I did a blast dash or something right over the fence, and it hit me as I went over it. I wish there was like a replay, like, camera mode for this.
Someone clip that.
Yeah, I'm sure I could have on my Switch, but it's too late. Busy.
We're on Twitch.
There will be a VOD. I'll go look at it later.
A highlight, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Owl House is good. Hannah and I watched that. We enjoyed it. We're gonna start watching Dragon Prince again. Ooh, knocked you out. Oh, everyone's over there, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. We're almost done here. Ooh. There it is. Do we even need any of that? I guess I don't need any of these materials.
Why not? Oh, nice. Good job, Nora. That's a good idea. Hit that fence. Smash that motherfucking fence button. Alright. Number 2.
And after this, maybe we'll take another crack at Risen Valstrax.
Yeah.
Get her done.
Go on, get. Or is this Aurora or that's an ice Somnicant? I forget.
Aurora.
Or is Aurora also ice?
Yes, Aurora is the ice one.
Oh wait, no, yeah, regular Somnicant. It's been a while. Oof. Stopped short. I like the tropical sound someone is making. Maybe that's a. Oh, is that you or you?
Horn?
Yeah, your horn. Ooh, there we go.
Nice.
Bug him up.
Have you seen Wild Hearts, the Monster Hunter?
I've seen a tiny bit and I've heard a lot about it, but I have not played it yet. Heard it's interesting.
This week.
I know, yeah. People who are who have code for it for publication purposes are talking about it. It seems interesting. Seems like a interesting departure within the hunter genre.
It's neat to see it becoming a genre slowly.
Yeah, I tried to play this game called God Eater years ago.
Yeah.
I have it on Steam, and it's fine, but it doesn't have the same can't really sink my teeth into it the way that I do Monster Hunter.
Yes, I feel very much that I need the monsters to be animals. and God Eater, they were like gross demons, right?
I liked God Eater because it kind of reminded me of the Shin Megami Tensei MMO
Yes.
called Megaten, and I was like, I kind of like that. That's kind of neat. Plus, like, the guns are really cool. They're like monster weapons themselves. That was really neat. But yeah, it is cool to see like more games like attempting the genre. Like Dauntless was kind of fun for a little bit, although I think Dauntless has some fucking difficulty issues. That game is ridiculous, but it did do a really good job of the feel of Monster Hunter.
Yeah. Yeah, as far as I know, for the longest time, it was Monster Hunter, um, uh, God Eater, and then Dauntless, and that was it.
There's probably some other games that are like similar to it. I just haven't either played them or I'm not aware of them. Come on. It's good body shots. Ooh, blue head. Is it only 2, or do we have to wait for the others?
We have to, I guess we'll have to wait for the others. There's 4, I think. But if we can just get them down to like being 1 at a time, that'll be nice.
Ooh, wow. Oh,
Yeah,
someone put a trap down. I didn't see that.
Well,
Unless that was
we
our
can
pets.
save it for the next thing. I don't think there's any elders anyway.
Yeah. Ice Cortex. Nice. Definitely some stuff I don't have yet. Yeah, there's 1 tower left.
Alright. Did I even do my armor skin? I did not. I guess, just to be safe. Hi, hello, how are you today?
Damn it.
Asks Tom, are you still playing Magic the Gathering?
Hi, hello. Yeah, I haven't played since December, but I plan on getting back to it. Some longtime friends of mine are play like casually a little bit every day. You know, do a little like casual deck building.
Yeah.
I've done a few like not drafts, but I've done some of like the free stuff or the jumpstart stuff. It's still fun.
Shit,
I
do
haven't
it once.
I haven't played. I haven't done any of the new Phyrexia stuff, but that's what I plan on doing. Hopefully this week. Meant to do it at, on my break at work today, and I did not. But yes, I am still going strong on it. I just haven't done it in a while. I haven't lost the spark. No
It
pun
kind of fell
intended.
off because I was very much relying on like our friend circle to play again.
Well, you were playing you're playing paper, right? Or was it?
Yes, I like to play paper, and I was basically like, I'm gonna set this event up, and then our friend Max needs to do a follow-up event, and he never did. So,
Well, yeah, I was gonna say it's a max event. I wouldn't count on it unless he's committed to it. But I'm always down to like try paper. It's just like the what I really like about Arena is not even like the cost thing. It's really more just about like the computer keeping track of the rules and effects for me is a lot easier.
Yeah.
The hardest time I had with paper Magic, a decade ago, was all of the effects
Tokens
I forget
and
about.
Effects.
Yeah.
The stack.
Yeah, the stack. But it's fun stuff. Last I was playing, I was making a ninjas deck because I had a ninjas deck during the first Kamigawa set in real life, and so I wanted to try and do Demir or black and blue ninjas, and I was making it work. I was actually just playing a lot of unranked casual games and whipping some ass pretty quickly, actually.
Nice.
Losing a lot too with the same deck, but very, very 50-50. A lot of fun. My favorite thing to do in Arena is just make some jank and go out there and try and make it work.
Yeah. And I guess that's the convenient thing about Arena is since you're not having to like re-sleeve decks or anything.
Yes, it makes it so much easier. I don't have to like have the physical materials ready to have so many decks, serious and non-serious ones. God, about Almudron's moves.
Yeah.
Just trying to get like shots on the body whenever I can.
Oh.
Nice. You're...
There we go.
All right. Ugh. Just a little short.
Come on.
Oof.
Oh!
Got it. Got that guard. Nani? Fuck. Okay. Yeah, Magma Almadron, I do not remember most of the moveset. I'm gonna play it safe.
Oh, fuck. Big spider ass.
Yeah.
Gigantic spider
I like how
ass.
there's 3 fire monsters and 1 ice one. The ice one's already gone.
Get out of here.
I wonder, is Ragnakadaki one of the only monsters to like have its like smaller constituent counterparts with it? Like it has the little, whatever the spiders are called in this. 'Cause I just saw some here. And I don't think that Jagras does that.
so.
I'm sure there's an obvious answer to that of like, oh yeah, this other person always has.
I guess
Celtis, kind of.
Jaggies, Great Jaggy does like summon
Yeah.
its own dudes, but it doesn't like carry them with it.
Oof. That could have been really bad.
Get over here.
Trying to fuck him up once he's done doing his swimming
Yeah.
lessons, whatever the fuck this is. Stop. Boom, there we go. Oh.
Woo!
Get moving, damn it. Do it, I dare you. There we go. I'm gonna get hit here, yeah. Bad. What are people in chat playing? Anyone got any games they've been big on recently? New or old? If you're like me,
yeah.
half of what you play in a year is stuff you just didn't get to in the prior
100%.
years.
There's just not enough time anymore.
Oh, Wrath is playing Animal Crossing again. I haven't heard of anyone playing Animal Crossing in a while. I figured there
Yeah,
are
there's
still
still-
people playing it, but I just... Yeah.
There's still
Full time.
a Twitter community that plays it, but they're the most of the people I see that are really playing a bunch of Animal Crossing are doing like total island rebuilds.
Yeah. I figured it's kind of like The Sims, how like there's like huge Sims 4 community, but it's mostly like content creators and like people, it's a much more like creative based game.
Yes.
But that's also a reason why it has such a huge base. Oof. Jesus. Just a conveyor belt of death over here. Come here. Let me sharpen. Prime, yep, same. Prime good.
Prime real
Good to hear the soundtrack again. God, I fucking love the soundtrack of that game.
Goes
One of
so
the top
hard.
10 of all time.
You know that game had a like pretty contentious development cycle.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
Until it came
yeah.
out, there were a lot of people that were like, "This game is gonna fucking suck." How those idiots? They
Yeah.
took them forever.
Those
to make this
fools, those
game.
imbeciles.
How could they think that Metroid would translate well into 3D? Oh shit!
I kind of get. Oh shit! You just what?
One more to go.
Oh yeah. I kind of get how people at the time were sort of just like, I don't know if this is gonna be good, and I don't blame them. Like, I feel that way about games now for the most part, except for the most part we're pretty right. A lot of the
Yeah.
games people look forward to, a lot of those like 10-year plus sequels are kind of just like, eh.
It's
fine.
just not a sustainable development cycle anymore. Technology, the ability, the engine technology progresses too fast.
Well, that, and I think it's also like, games are even more of a business than they were before, so it's kind of hard to like read innovation and like growth at the same time. And that's not even just getting on my anti-cap soapbox, but it is kind of like one of those things about like, yeah, it's just they want more games, but like we just don't have, you know, ideas we can execute on well enough.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think it's entirely that, but I think that's a big part. But there's some cool, innovative stuff in the indie scene, man. There's tons of cool indie games, and not to say that there's not in the AAA or, you know, more well supported space. Just a matter of looking for those games.
Yeah.
I don't need this. Finn and Poe are playing Pokemon Scarlet. Nice. Glad that there are people who are liking that game.
Oh, come on.
Ah, I want to get closer. That's good enough. The old bonk.
I get you from here.
Ooh. Look at that sack with 3 C's. Give me that spider sack. Oh, fuck. Not the fire, not the fire. Come on, let me poke that sack. No. Some headshots says Destiny 2. Yeah, Ian and Nate have been talking about playing Destiny again. I think Destiny is the one live service game that can totally bring me back in. I haven't played in like since early 2020, but I think about it a lot. I like the feel of Destiny.
I think I like the world, but the actual like moment-to-moment gameplay doesn't.
I like the flavor text writing of Destiny a lot. The world is cool. I do like the story. I think it's one of those games that's so far along that it's a little late for me to get into all of it, but I love the way that the writers at Bungie write. It's like the perfect intersection of all the shit I like in fiction.
Yeah.
Cheryl says nothing. You're not playing anything, Cheryl? Not big on
the video games.
Yeah. Well, I thought she was playing something. I don't remember what it was. Oof. There it is.
Oh.
Blue Thorax. My favorite subscription service. Blue Head. We'll send you a few monsters a week that you can beat the shit out of.
I'm a bigger fan of the competitor, Hello Apron.
Ugh. Hello Apron.
Yay!
Hey, damn, that was good. Some solid hunts.
All right, what do we got next? I guess it's gonna be Risen Valstrax time again.
I'm down. We'll build for the defense. I'll see if I can get that insurance.
Yes.
With someone else. I always forget to eat for it because I just sort of use the same preset over and over again. Drift. Oh, damn. Skirt.
Yeah, Cheryl. Hannah felt the same way. The new Pokemon game didn't do anything for her.
I think of what else is new. We got Pathfinder tomorrow. I'll be playing Pathfinder Second Edition for the first time.
TTRPGs, we'll all be learning Pathfinder together.
Yeah, probably the wrong time to ask, but we're doing character creation together, right? Still?
Yes.
Was that still the plan? Okay, cool.
Yes.
I was like, I will whip up something in 30 minutes, but I just wanted to make sure.
Tanner has gone through and created a character already, but my intention was to go through and learn the whole system together, and that is, it seems like I guess I'm gonna post Risen again.
Let's change up my look.
I don't know why, but maybe it's a little unreasonable, but it actually does really bother me that the Risen Elders don't have cutscenes.
Yeah, I guess just because they don't really have like a new thing about them. I'm not sure.
It's like the Apex monsters from Rise base game got cutscenes. I don't know why the Risens don't have anything.
Hmm.
But yeah, I am eating for defense. I've got medic, defender, adrenaline. I'm using that dango ticket.
Got that dango ticket,
Yeah.
man. But I need to change my. There we go. Save this. How do I register? Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. Oh yeah, hi, hello. King of the Hill is coming back. I totally forgot about that. I rewatched, I think, all of it 2 years ago, or I took me like a year and some change, but that would be like the thing I would put on when I eat food.
Yeah, I thought it was funny, but I don't think it's aged well. I mean, it's still funny. It's just it came from a time when, and that maybe it's me, when I thought like there was such thing as like a reasonable Republican.
It's funny because it's like written from Mike Judge's point of view, but it actually isn't. It doesn't have. I don't know. It didn't feel like it had as big of a like Republican sort of like agenda to it. I guess it's like one of those weird like kind of like American
No,
Dad is
I
with the
agree.
CIA. Yeah,
I
yeah.
agree. It feels more apolitical, but
It still has stuff
like
to it. Yeah, that's not
a
great.
like yeah, it's things like I remember there's an episode where they're making fun of like vegans and hippies, and it's like that's funny, but also like now that I look back, I'm like, ah, well, fucking, they were right.
Yeah.
Del Jojo, there's not currently room in the lobby, but if someone drops out of Shango or Nora,
Do I have a
they've been
stream?
ride or die tonight. Devil Do It Jojo. We are gonna ride Valstrax or die tonight.
Can I make one? Oh, what the hell is all this? Nah, I'll get to this later. Fuck it.
Oh, are you trying to do curious crafting?
I already did for my armor piece. I did the new
Nice.
version that gives you like no negatives but higher defense. I guess I could do it
Nice.
again,
Yeah.
but I don't know if I got plus 16 on my chest piece. Actually, I guess I
Oh,
could,
nice.
could put it on something else. If I have
Yeah,
enough.
if you've got, or just max out your armor values if you haven't already. Yeah, King of the Hill is coming back. I remember Beavis and Butthead came back, but I don't think
Damn it.
that was good.
Yeah, I never bothered with that. There's a lot of new shows I don't really end up watching.
Yeah.
'Cause I usually just don't have the time for it. Ooh, okay. I'll take this. All right. It's a little something.
All right, let's do this shit. All right, drink your potions. We're
Drink those pots.
it's almost 8 o'clock. Oh god, it's
Put
almost
down
8
those
o'clock. This went
powders.
by fast.
Oh yeah.
I guess we've been kind of rocking it.
Grinding through it.
Aside from Risen Valstrax.
I think when there's less people like in the voice chat and less news to talk about, I think it makes it a little bit faster. I'm trying to think.
True.
I feel like there's something I want to talk about, but I don't remember what. I don't know if it was TTRPG or video games or one of those things. I don't know.
You want to talk about the Chinese spy balloons?
So someone actually talked about that at work today. We have one coworker who's very much into like passively, like not in a bad way, into conspiracy theories, but I don't know that he knows a lot of them are bullshit, and was trying to bring up some stuff about that today. But I did hear something in the news about like there was like a weather balloon in Alaska that was like missing or something, and I don't know if that was like related. I don't remember exactly what it was.
It's interesting. They basically found a very low tech solution for trying to get past LADAR and radar. It like due to the nature of my work, we talked about it at work a lot. Some of my coworkers are pretty jingoistic, so I tend not to engage all the time.
Yeah, that's fair. I've sure everyone's got some coworkers of that caliber.
But we were from like a technical perspective, it's interesting, and then yeah, the way they just kind of keep pushing the envelope on an international level is interesting because they seem to be doing it a lot more intelligently than like Russia is.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not very familiar with how the US approaches like those kinds of like when like foreign like flying objects come in and stuff and how we assess them and all that. So I don't have much to speak on it, but I'm like, yeah, I'm not surprised in the way that we handled it, if it was good or bad, just that we would do something weird.
What else has been going on in the news? I haven't been. Oh, I guess as far as I can tell, our water is still okay, but Cincinnati, the city,
yeah.
is no longer getting water from the Ohio River.
Yeah, I don't know if we talked about the whole East Palestine
I
thing.
think
we made
talked about it on
yeah.
the Discord, but
We might have
not
touched on it.
stream. So because we're in Cincinnati, I think we're pretty public that we're a Cincinnati-based team. What do you call us a team? A Cincinnati-based group of
yeah,
pals,
organization,
gal
collective,
pals, ladies who brunch,
streetwear
really
label. Yeah. Supreme.
Oh man, I mean, I am not stylish at all, but I would 100% like. So if we did merch, which we're never gonna do merch because who the hell would buy it?
Yeah.
Let's say hypothetically this year, I'm like, I want to put an order together for 20 sweatshirts or something that it's like, okay, the core group gets it, and then we have gifts for friends.
Yeah.
That we'll never wear it. But if we did merch, what style would you want it to be in? Like, what would you wear?
So, like, are you? I guess the hard question there is styles. Style can be pretty vague. Are you talking like the style of like the kind of merch, like compared to like other like people that do streaming and videos, or like style like?
So me as someone who does not have a strong fashion sense, I mean, what do you want the clothes to look like? So
I mean, I guess
the sweatshirt. I would essentially take whatever my favorite like Splatoon outfit is and try and like order that in real life and put like because I feel like our colors, the channel colors are very Splatoony, that like blue and pink. So like do that, like, I don't know what you call that, Neo Japan
wait, eat. Not eat, but
Supreme style fashion, whatever you want to call it.
I guess I could kind of see that. I guess I've always thought if we did have merch, it would be kind of like what other like pretty common like YouTubers have, you know, where it's like you've got like one like line of stuff that's like just your logo or something, and then you've got like all of your like in jokes always get like a shirt or something like that. Not that I would want to do that. I just kind of always assumed that's what it would end up being. I don't know. I haven't thought about merchandising for anything in a long time.
No,
I assume it would be something that is just like types of clothing that we have like printed some digital version of something on. I don't imagine it would be like, you know, like Paris Fashion Week, Arbitrary Hero kind of stuff. But it would be cool to do something, you know, sort of unique.
Yeah, like a pro imprint. Like you. Hey, Lauren.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Lauren in the chat.
Just so you know, you're on stream, but I'm glad you came and joined.
Welcome.
Tom and I have been running out of things to talk about. We've realized our marriage is dead.
The divorce papers are getting signed.
Yeah, it's not that either of us had affairs or anything. We're just we've just come to the point after, you know, this many years of marriage that we look at each other in the face and we see nothing but resentment.
Yeah. Now hold on.
Nothing but hatred.
Wait, you say there's no affairs, but I thought you were like basically bro married to Nate. So I feel
this
like
is the first I'm hearing about this. What the hell?
Some infidela bro going on here.
Yeah. We were actually talking about merch just now. Not that we're doing merch.
But if hypothetically, if
would
we
buy.
did, what
would you
style would it
wear?
be?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I'll keep it appropriate because we're streaming, but
No,
don't
I
know.
want you to be now that you've opened it up.
All out.
I am so curious about the Arbitrary Hero lingerie line.
Well, that's it. Like, it has the logo on
Like
there.
a MeUndies thing, but for Arbitrary Hero.
I'm
then
imagining
what-
it's like really stringy, and when you wear it, it forms the A and the H like along your torso out of string.
Okay, wow, you took this to a new level, but that's honestly not even a bad idea. That's actually like
Yeah,
pretty
actually.
fun.
It's pretty good.
It's like you thought of this.
No, it's literally just me like what I would get is I would want to do something like a sweatshirt, like a hoodie,
Ah, fuck, I left again.
but like Splatoon style with the logo.
Oh,
Big
okay.
splashy, like painty pink and light blue colors. That's something
Like
I
a
think I
Shibuya
would,
style. Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is I don't know that I could pull off my own if we did
Oh,
it.
no. The majority of cool clothing I see online and stuff I could not wear because I do not have the outfit for it.
Yeah. We'd essentially, this is, like, we weren't even thinking about this, but Lauren, now that you hopped on, essentially, if we were to do merch, Lauren, I would do things that you would wear because you are the best looking in the team.
I would
So
agree.
You'd be able to pull off whatever we wear, and then Tom, Nate, and I can look like frumpy little goblins.
Yeah.
Yeah, but isn't your wife on the team too? Like, are we putting this on the record? Like, oh
Hannah
no.
has pink eyes. She's a gross little goblin herself.
Wait.
Oh, fuck, he
Ooh.
double shot me.
I almost got
Ah.
he almost got me too. Oh.
Yeah. Hannah's
Okay,
got
so-
pink eye.
F's in the
Got
chat.
days to live.
So I mean, I think hoodies are a great idea, and then you know, just like summer wear, like wife beaters or camis
Yeah.
are great. Like, I mean, plenty of usage for those in the summer for all genders. And I mean, I'd say like hoodies and camis and wife beaters, that would cover all your bases over the year.
Yeah.
If we're
That
doing like it like printed by another company too, like most like groups do, that would probably be like the easiest also, just because those are like
Yes.
common enough articles of clothing that you could do over and over again.
What I'm hearing is very little desire for Arbitrary Hero polos, which is like the one item of clothing that I feel comfortable
Well, that's
pulling off.
polos are doable. I think of like Fangamer a lot, and like if we're talking like in like the more mass printed ish style, like I think polos we could totally do.
Yeah, I just don't know if they'd look super good compared
Polos
to like,
polos are hard to be like original with because so many of polos are expected to be like clean in terms of like images and branding and stuff.
yeah. Like
besides,
you
like, the
just put
logo.
the logo on the breast pocket, and that's like
Yeah.
call it a day. I mean, one of those racing team polos would be kind of cool.
Oh, like the F1. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. We don't have any
Or
sponsors
maybe we do
could put on there
sports
though.
gear.
Like
a
jerseys?
football kit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know how cool this would be. I once had an idea for like a thing at an anime con where I was gonna wear like just get like a green T-shirt because I like Scott Pilgrim a lot at the time because I'm a white guy, so of course I do. But I had an idea for like a jersey style like Scott Pilgrim shirt that would say like Pilgrim as the name on the back, and then the number would be 03, but with a small X next to it to be like the lives remaining. I would not do that for this. That just made me think of that, and I would think of that sometimes, and I'm like, kind of a cool idea, but I would not ever do that now.
Oh, Polka Cheryl brings something
Socks.
interesting up. Socks.
What is?
Socks would
Oh,
probably be
shit.
the cheapest item. Oh, he's risen.
He mad?
He has.
Will I
risen.
survive? The truth come out. Football jerseys would be sick. Yeah, something like what FC Cincinnati's got going on, but for us.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I would
What-
do a jersey, any kind of jersey.
So here,
Which would be
if
fun.
we're being for realsies, I'm gonna bring it up at our next channel meeting to do a small order, like 10 of something, just
Fair.
for
Oof.
internal. And then we'll see how it looks and how we feel about it. I don't think, realistically, I don't think there's enough demand for us to sell merch, and I don't want
Nah.
to get in the game of that.
We'd have to come up with designs, and that would also be the other problem with merch is like we don't really make money personally off any of this, at least as far as I know. Hopefully, still.
Yes,
So
that's
I mean,
true.
merch would be we could do a donation thing. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea to do that. But also, I think just the
So, like,
nature
a
of the
charity
money.
fundraiser.
Yeah, but I think if we do donations, I think the prizes that we do are probably the most material we get with any of our
Yes.
like involvement. But
Yep.
who knows? I don't know. That could change one day. But
Yeah,
it's
and
up
if you want to
to
go,
people.
oh sorry.
No, you're fine.
No, go ahead.
That was it.
Yeah, and if you want to go beyond clothing, I mean, phone cases are, very visible and customizable. I think there could be traction there. I mean, things like, just at home, coasters are something people never have enough of. And, just something people can hang off of their purse or their backpack, like a keychain. All of those are visible and just expressions of oneself as well.
That's true. I don't think we're big enough to justify merch yet, but something like for us internal to have would be sick. I'd like to do that.
I've always kind of thought if I ever did merch, I would do not like necessarily stuff to promote the channel, maybe like one thing, but I would just do like if I had like the whatever relationship with like a Teespring type, I would just like make the shirts that I want to wear that have like really stupid sayings on it, but just be like, yeah, that sounds like an idea. Why not? Let's do that.
Just like Mimi graphic tees.
Well,
Whoa!
Mimi graphic
that's
tees.
a big hit. That is
Mimi,
a big
Mimi, like
hit.
meme with a Y. That was a very big hit.
Yeah, like meme graphic tees.
Yeah. I've been in Nora's position before, so I have no resentment. Yeah, Ratha, he has risen, and we have fallen, just like the Transformers.
Yeah, and
Thanks, Michael
every
Bay.
graphic
We all love you.
tee will have a QR code on the back, and when people like scan it, it takes them to Rickroll.
Oh, okay.
But like, it comes into play when people are like, you're in a crowd and people are like, oh, I'm gonna take a picture of my friends, but then that QR code gets scanned in their camera.
Yeah, exactly. What would Risen Crimson something Valstrax? Risen
What
Crimson
would
Glowing
glow?
Valstrax do?
Yeah.
I do. So the last thing I have on that is I have seen a thing where there's an artist I like a lot. His name is a musician, I should say. His name is Chuck Sutton, and his mom is like a fashion designer, and she made these shirts for him that are like really cool, like well designed, like abstract kind of graphics. And he has like a few of them made for a few songs off his like latest album, and they are Spotify like QR codes, so that if you scan like on the back of the neck, they have the QR codes, and each like song on his album has a different shirt. And they're like really well designed. I'll see if I can link them in the Discord later. But Spotify links would be awesome. If I produced music in a public manner, I would absolutely do something like that.
Nice.
All right, it is 8 o'clock. Do we want to try one more and just see if we can get some randoms and luck out and get some Japanese?
I mean, if that's what you want to do, yeah, I've got time for another one.
I want the thumbnail to come true.
Oh, Cheryl's asking stuff in chat.
Lauren, Cheryl says the painting went well. She asks if you play D&D.
All right, so Cheryl, first of all, that's awesome because I wanted to check in because you said you were painting your apartment. I'm glad like it's finished and it's awesome. That's really cool. I also do not play D&D. I never have. And Cameron's spouse is gonna host one in person eventually, I hear. So I'm planning on starting there. So I take it Poke Cheryl is a avid D&D player. Is that true?
Yeah, she's a fucking nerd.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She is our resident. She comes in. She's a regular on stream. and she asked about it a lot, which we appreciate because it gives us an excuse to talk about all the TTRPG stuff that we do.
Yeah. So wait, which chat stream is Poke Cheryl hosting in? I can't. I'd love to just be able to follow this.
Oh, so
Real time.
she is on our YouTube side. We
Although
use
you
Restream.
should see it in both, I think.
Well,
We
you have to
a
go to the
Restream
Restream
bot
link.
Well, no, I think doesn't Restream bot post from YouTube to
Sorry,
Twitch,
yes,
Twitch
yeah.
to YouTube?
Restream bot should be posting Twitch messages to YouTube and vice versa.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you open up the quest to join requests?
I did. Yeah, sure. We'll have to see pictures of your painted room. Oh, I guess we don't have to. Now that I say that out loud, I recognize
Hi, hello.
you might not want to share that on the Discord, which is 100% okay and probably a good idea. Don't show us pictures of your room unless you want to. What we really want to see
Walking it
is, remember, we are doing it's the third or whatever second anniversary of the Discord. So to celebrate, we are all posting, everyone on the Discord, post your social security number, your mother's maiden name,
And your credit card number,
current-
including the 4 digits or 3 digits in the back.
Yes, and your last 3 addresses. Yep. It's and then with that information, we'll be able to tell you which Sex and the City girl you are, lady you are.
Totally.
I'm a Samantha.
I only
I'm
know
a
the name
Charlotte.
Carrie. I don't know what that means.
No, are you a Charlotte? Really? No, Charlotte's.
What are you gonna say? Charlotte's classy?
Damn.
No,
Cameron
I
coming
was-
out swinging.
I was gonna say I feel like Charlotte's too neurotic, and then I stopped myself. Hannah's a Charlotte. That's what Hannah said. She's a Charlotte.
I'm more of an
I like-
Abraxas,
I
the
like
causer of
all
all
them.
things.
I like Samantha. I like Carrie. I like Charlotte. I like the bitchy one.
I don't know that I've ever seen a full episode of that show.
I think it was fun in its time. It just, like many things, didn't age super well. I think I'm waiting on you, Tom.
Oh, right. I forgot they don't join in automatically. All right. Give it one more shot.
Last chance.
And then we never play this game ever again. Not really.
All right, and not
Maybe
to
in
give
like
a lot of- Oh, go
2
ahead.
months or so. Oh no, go ahead. You go ahead.
Yeah, not to give a lot away for doxing purposes, but Tom, you are a stone's throw away from me.
I am. That is true. I always forget that too. I have a few people that always remind me that I live close to them.
Wait,
and I'm like,
Bite Size
really?
B! Bite
Guns
Size
Pony.
B! Hey!
Hi, Bite Size B. Hello. It's good to see you on stream.
It's been a minute. We're playing on Switch right now, but we'll be playing on PC on Monday again. I know you're not usually available to hunt with us, but hopefully one of these days you are. And Bite Size B is one of the people that I am doing the Dragon of Ice Fire Peak with, which is cool.
Oh, right. Were you gonna say something, Lauren?
Oh no, I was just pointing it out, Tom. You know, like we could stream together.
Oh yeah, no, I do want to try to do like some more ideas for streams this year, and I would love to do a like more camera on like in person stuff. So I would love to
You
try
say
to
more Cameron?
More
Less
Cameron?
Cameron is.
No, sorry, I was saying Cam apostrophe Ron, like the rapper.
Got it.
Sorry, I know you probably get confused a lot
With the
since
rapper,
you
yes,
look and
I
sound
do
so much
accept-
like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last time I saw Tom was when we were actually doing bait and kaitos for the player's guides.
I
That's
think
not true.
oh, Nate's going away party. I thought,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
Was that?
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I forget.
So-
There's a lot of people I forget that I've seen recently.
But yeah,
Yeah,
so
but-
if people are listening and you're hearing Lauren's voice, you might recognize her from Bait and Kindness.
Which,
Which
oh, that's sorry, not to interrupt. That's the game I forgot that am excited for is the remaster of Bait and Kaitos, so I can play it again on my Switch.
Yeah,
Hannah,
but oh yeah,
no,
Hannah.
hold on. Hannah, if you want to hop on voice chat, you can. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, so the Bait and Kaitos remaster will not have English voice acting though. They're not remastering that.
Beautiful
So
subs, not dubs.
yeah, well, I am all about dub, and I am very bummed about that. I even, offered my voice services for free if they wanted to redo it, and I'm sure we could get this Discord to do it too for free, because it needs to happen. The voice acting needs to be born.
Now, when you say it's not getting the voice acting is not getting remastered, do you mean there's not going to be any English voice track, or it's going to be the old English voice track?
No English voice track. So
Wow.
there was criticism about that because some of the it was just weird. I think it was the way it got compressed. I mean, mind you, this is 2004.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
yeah, so it just, I don't know, like maybe you can't remaster that. I don't know. I wish they would just give us the option, but it's sadly not an option.
It is weird that they don't at least include it, even if it wasn't improved at all. I mean, I remember it it wasn't terrible. Just include it as is if you can't, afford to remaster the voice part. But yeah, Lauren, you're getting asked some questions in chat.
I need to get in the chat. So it's okay. So first of all, it's like being put into our Discord. Where in our Discord can I like see the live?
No, it is not in our Discord.
Oh, okay. So let me.
You either want to hop onto YouTube or Twitch.
Okay, we'll do.
And then just mute the audio because it'll be all echoey and dumb.
Yeah.
But Lauren, we were talking about video games earlier, and people are wondering what you're playing these days.
Yeah, absolutely. So let me tell you about this. It's Zelda Skyward Sword.
Oh yeah.
And honestly, I hated it at first, but I gave it a second chance, and it turns out I was just sitting in a place where my Switch was obstructed and the motion was all off, and that's why.
I am so interested in this, specifically because you hating it at first is not an unusual opinion.
Most people dislike it.
I believe that Zelda Skyward Sword, it is the lowest, by audience score, it is the lowest Nintendo Zelda game. Because a lot of people didn't enjoy it. But your like you said, your issue with it was actually not the same as what everyone else didn't like about it. You were just the game didn't do a good job explaining the proper way to do the motion control and where to position yourself and all that stuff.
I think
this hallway.
It's common sense not to have your Switch obstructed from your Wiimotes, and that's that was on me. It was cold. I was bundled up on the couch. It was just a thing. But I mean, I don't think it's a great entry point if it's your first Zelda game. But if you're into the series, it is definitely a good installment. And then I don't know quite the ending yet, but I hear it connects to Breath of the Wild very well. I'm looking forward to that.
Jeremiah Moxley, hi, welcome to the stream.
Jeremiah, what's up, Jeremiah? Hey. Yeah, I really loved Skyward Sword, and I recognize that opinion is unusual, and I think Nate's talked about it. We've talked about it 100 times. That Nate and our particular enjoyment of Skyward Sword doesn't 100% have to do with the game itself, but the situation we were in as we played it.
Oh, right, because you got it early, so to speak, right?
Yes. So when it first came out on the Wii, it was right when the Wii first got cracked, and I was able to put my like custom firmware on the Wii. And Operation Rainfall was just happening, and people were really pissed off that certain games were not coming to the Wii that were Japan only exclusives. So there was a very big effort to promote piracy on the Wii.
Oh god.
So Reginald joined the lobby. I assume that is Jeremiah. Are you Reginald? Um, so like, Operation Rainfall was a pretty big. Oh fuck!
Uh-oh.
I'm playing real conservative today. This time, Operation Rainfall, I think in general was a success. Where it brought Xenoblade and stuff, but another thing it did was, like, I believe Skyward Sword came out a month earlier in Japan than it did in the States. So because like the Wii was all set up to pirate whatever and play like pirated ISOs of games and ROMs, Nate and I got to play. We grabbed the Japanese version, which had English audio and dialogue, like text still, and we're like, we're gonna play this version, and we are going to try and beat this game before it comes out in the States. And we played it. We've talked about how we went to UC a billion times. We played it in Planet. What was it called? Planet Mars.
Planet Marstos?
Yeah, was that on? That was on UC campus, right?
Yeah,
It
it
may
was
have
just
been.
south campus.
We played it over there on their big TV, and being fucking stupid little dweeby nerds, and having our stupid little dweeby nerd community that we loved so much, it gave us like incredible amounts of nerd credit to like be
That is
playing
pretty cool, though. I
Skyward
would do
Sword
the same.
on the big TV in front of everyone. Like before it came out, I was like, "Oh, how'd you get to do something?" I was telling, and then like I'm telling you, we got college age Cameron and Nate got so much nerd pussy because of Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword.
Which Hannah is famously a big fan of.
Yes. So yeah, it was just a lot of fun. The game itself is good, but like I cannot give, like, I am, one of the things I'd like to do at some point is replay it, but I'm kind of terrified to do so because so much of my enjoyment of that game is colored in the time that I enjoyed it. I still think it'll probably be a lot of fun and a solid experience, but I'll probably be able to do do it on. I'll probably be able to recognize the warts more as I play. Jeremiah, we are playing on Switch, not on Xbox, unfortunately. We do have a Discord that we hunt on, but I believe the vast majority of us hunt on PC and Switch. I don't know how many of us hunt on Xbox. Fuck. Okay, just stay down. Just stay down. Don't die. Now it's not the time to die.
Cameron, I know you're talking about getting cred from that game, but I doubt it, it got you guys any girls. I'm sorry. It's that part of the story. I'm just now.
Yeah, Cameron, where's the proof?
Where's the oh god. You're right. I 100%. Oh fuck me! Oh my god, I live! Oh, thank God. Thank you, Feline Moxie.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you wouldn't know Nintendo. She lives in Canada.
Yeah. Oh, alright. Is that an ambush?
Where? No. Thank God. I think I'm out of dust of life.
I've
got some. I have life powder left
for this hunt.
Okay. So I've got life powder and defense, and that's about it.
But yeah, Guns Pony. When is Player Guides coming back? I
right.
don't know.
Well, we
I
had
think
Guns Pony and someone on the Discord asked
on
about
Discord. Yeah. The thing about. Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
The thing about Player Guides is it is an edited format, and that takes time. And right now, I don't think we have someone to do it. What I wouldn't mind doing sometime, like after I do some traveling, maybe in April or May, I would love to start recording some Player Guides episodes, but they probably wouldn't come out until the fall if we did that. I would love, for example, Lauren to do Player Guides with the new Bait and Kaidos, Or, what I'd really love to do is do Metroid Prime. Lauren, would you have any interest in playing Metroid Prime?
Absolutely.
Hell
While.
yeah.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
We need to do we have made the promise, and this is a blood oath that we have taken, that when we bring player guides back, the first thing we do, if it's not done as a live stream, if it's done as recording, is the horse game, Emerald Valley Ranch, secret.
Oh, right.
Emerald Valley secrets.
Ranch Valley, Newman's Own edition. Fuck.
Yeah, Newman's Own horse game.
I fucking whiffed.
What is supposed to be like unironically the great horse game.
What is that what's the new fashion game coming out on the Switch? Got announced at the Direct.
Oh
That'd be a fun one.
something dumb.
Something dumb. Who cares?
Hey, I pre-ordered that.
No, you didn't. You couldn't even name it.
I know.
Jeremiah, if you're wondering if you can join us hunting, we're not playing on Xbox, unfortunately, and I do not believe this is cross-compatible. There it is.
So. Ooh, there's that.
Risen.
I forget what the fast way to get. Oh shit! Someone get that. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Anjanath, fuck him up. Oh, no,
well, I think we have
Valstrax.
to get Anjanath, unless that person. Yeah, there we go.
There
Nice. Ah, fuck.
Yeah, Lawrence. So you said
I wanted.
you're playing Skyward Sword. Are you playing anything else these days?
Nope, just this.
Are you joining in for Among Us?
Oh yes, I need to talk about that. For anyone who is not on our Discord yet, which I will post a link to in a second, if you're 18 and over, we are doing an Among Us night on our Discord, where we're all gonna get together and play some Among Us. Because I haven't played in, God, at least a few years. But we had a number of people that seemed interested, so we're gonna get together on Saturday, March 4th. I'm kind of gonna try to make it more of like an all-night evening thing. But we start, at least for our sake, I will try to be on by 7 p.m. EST. But we're gonna play Among Us together and have a good old whodunit time. Oh shit.
No.
Once I get the fuck out of here. Did I live? I lived. Okay. But yeah, I will.
Oh, there.
Oh, it was not me this time.
Oh.
Hooray!
All right, we got one attempt left.
I will post that Discord link because I can. But yeah, we're going to play some Among Us on Saturday, March 4th. So if you happen to be around, we will be doing that. And that is cross-platform. So if you own Among Us in any capacity, I don't even know if it has to be legal. We're gonna play. So it would be fun for people to join us. Is it? It might be free now. I don't know. Yeah, it's a fun thing I have not done in a while. So feel free to hang out. We will be in voice chat, but you don't have to join us in voice chat if you would not like to. That is totally optional. We are trying to make this as open an event as we can. So yeah,
right.
Should be fun.
If anyone needs to go get.
Oh, what the fuck! I was literally running around. Hold on. I'm saving this. Hold on. What the hell did? Please, someone in chat, tell me that you just saw me get fucking body out of nowhere with full health. Holy shit!
You got robbed. I saw it.
Yes, I did. At least I think I did. I'm not gonna claim that I did, but I felt like I was robbed. Ugh. Yeah.
Is that offensive to people named Robert? Like, should we drop that from our vocab?
Yeah, sorry, Power Helm. I didn't mean to use your name in vain. Oh damn, they're HR99. Let's see. If I do this, it'll probably kick people out. Well, maybe I'll do that toward the end of stream. Yeah, I don't know. I guess this is where Cameron takes over and he does the thumbnail solo. So I'll transfer it over to him.
Yeah, we got some real people on. Do we want to do one more?
I think these are the same people, aren't they?
No,
from before?
These are red and red. No, before it was like Nora. And
I mean, I can give it another shot.
One last
but
one.
that'll have to be my last one. Yeah.
Last one for realsies.
Why not? We've got some time.
Yes. Rathlorosa, to answer your question, no, we are not doing Sunbreak on Monday. We are. This is our last attempt at doing Risen Valstrax. If not now, then like we just need to grind off camera for a while. So we'll do Iceborne either way on Monday. Lauren, what would if? So you mentioned you might want to join a stream. What would you want to share? We've got games that we want to share with you. Besides Bait and Kaitos, what's something that you're like, oh, I really want to watch someone play X game?
Yeah,
there any-
so there's a game called Kingdom New Lands. I really enjoy. It's kind of like a survival game. If anyone's into that, I anytime someone plays Breath of the Wild, I will shut up and watch because that game is beautiful.
Yes.
And I mean, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I think it was better than 3, but Xenoblade Chronicles 2, oh, I loved it so much. Would love to re-experience it.
It's funny that you mentioned that because we were just talking about that earlier. I really loved the first one. I thought 2 was pretty good, but it was a game I was embarrassed to play in front of people because of how much it made me feel like a dirty old pervert.
Oh, yeah.
But Lauren, if Lauren's playing it, then it's okay.
Well, I was actually before COVID, when everything was in its peak, I was like, I'm gonna cosplay as Mithra. I have legitimately the same hair. But no, COVID happened and the game never took off, so no one would ever know who I was.
Oh my god, you should cosplay as Mithra. Halloween this year.
Okay.
I can go as the little pervert Patapon dude.
Rex?
No, the little
Patapon?
rabbit,
Like the
the little
PSP
rabbit.
game, Patapon?
Oh, the Nopon? Yeah.
Oh.
The one that built himself a sex maid
Where's
doll.
defense?
Yeah, okay, I forgot about that. That actually was kind of weird.
Oh, hey Henderson, how's it going? Okay, let's see. Cheryl says play another Zelda. Oh, we gotta. Hannah played.
I mean, we can.
Link's Awakening. The next one she has to play, and Nate and I are. The reason why Hannah hasn't played another Zelda game is because Nate and I get into fights about it. He is adamant that she needs to play Ocarina of Time next, and I am very adamant that she needs to play Link to the Past next.
No.
Have we played either of those on player guides before?
No, that's the point. We haven't.
Wait, really? I
because
feel like we
Nate and
have.
can't agree.
I just
No.
glossed over. I didn't really pay attention to when you guys did those games.
As much as we love Zelda, we've only played one Zelda game on the channel because Nate and I snuck in Link's Awakening because I was like, this was my first Zelda game and I want to share it. And Nate's like, okay, now she's going to play Ocarina of Time. I'm like, no, I don't want her to.
I
She
mean,
needs to understand the lineage.
who's gonna do the Among Us stream?
I don't, Henderson, we're not doing a stream.
We hadn't planned on it. We could stream it, I guess.
We should.
Maybe that would be a nice, easy one to do.
Among Us?
But
That would be. It would be the most. So I talked about this before. I always thought we should do. Well, when we were talking about doing the multiplayer, version of player guides where we did more co-op stuff, we should definitely do games like Among Us. Gets people riled up, and that's always
during
funny.
Our charity streams, it was always fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Discord event, Henderson, is not going to be streamed. The people that sign up for that, I think, are not under any expectation that it would be streamed, so I would not want to
We could do.
turn
Well,
it
I
into a streamed event.
planned on doing more of that event if people like.
Yeah, like
the
another one in the future.
But we could do a stream version if
Yes.
people would like that.
Yeah, but it would be like another event that would be the stream.
Yeah. So
Um,
maybe not this next one, but the one after.
Yeah. It'll still be a lot of fun. Finn and Poe, what about a Star Wars game? I have tried getting Rogue Squadron on 64 working.
Is that a particular good one, Lauren?
Man. Yes.
Lauren, yeah?
And Rogue Leader on GameCube also. That's
Yeah,
Oh.
actually, both of those games do slap pretty well.
So I have never played Rogue Leader, so that would be a really fun one for me to play for the first time. So,
There
okay,
you go.
are we bringing player guides back? Is that what this conversation is turning into?
I'm surprised at how many people in the past like few weeks alone have mentioned it, because I sort of assumed that whoever was watching player guides wasn't like active in our like circles. So
Yeah,
I mean, if they, if that's what the people want, I would be down to do it. I think the editing is the thing we need to get down, like a schedule or rotation for. I think that would be the
Yes.
hard part, which I
All
could
right.
do, but I would have to tack that onto my ever-growing list of
Right.
things.
I think it's the sort of thing where maybe we talk about it, we start recording some episodes, and we build up a little backlog, and we don't put any time pressure on editing, so that we're like, okay, we'll come out with episodes in 2023, but let's let our schedules sort themselves
Yeah,
out.
I think that would be a good way to get back into doing it. And then, if for some reason demand or viewership increases from there, we can talk about what to do in the future.
Well, chat, this feels like a pretty big congratulations. You were here.
This is all your fault, chat,
Yeah,
but in a positive way.
I'm excited for it. And of course, maybe an alternative could be we try and bring players guides back first, but as a stream instead of.
Well, I mean, that's
video.
kind of what we do for streams. I guess player guides is different because there's no chat involved. Like we did sort of
And
do
there's
that with Kirby, I guess.
there's a specific concept for player guides that I don't know that any of our live streams meet, which is
Yeah.
that idea of someone taking a game they're very familiar with, very affectionate of, and sharing it with someone playing for
the
first
vibe
time.
of the conversation would have to be a little different to be player guides. I feel it has to be a little bit
Yes.
more constructive for.
It's a lot more focused on the game. It's almost like a long form critique.
Was that an ambush or a leave?
That was a leave.
Okay. I was like,
Yeah.
he knocked me down right as he did it, and I was like, oh, come on. This game is just trying to eat carts over here.
Your heart, he ate your heart.
Yeah? What were you saying?
I was just singing to you.
Oh, I thought you were saying something. I didn't realize. I was like, what?
Nope.
The mic
I'm
only
just
got
very-
caught of part of it.
I'm awkward. It's okay. I know this. I'm at peace with this.
But that's what we like here at Arbitrary Hero.
Yeah.
Awkward's like
It also
our bread
takes
and
up
butter.
airspace, which is good.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought AAH stood for awkward hippie for the longest time, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm in the right place.
And then
Yeah,
it turned out to all be a lie.
Gotta turn away a lot of people on the Discord. Damn hippies.
Oh fuck! All right,
He's
sweet.
asleep.
I did not wake him up. Look at me. Being
Are
a
we
good
doing the thing?
citizen. I'm gonna
Okay.
plant.
Do I have any bombs?
Oh, Reginald.
Hell yeah.
Oh
Damn
yeah.
it, no. Whatever. Good enough. Fuck
Lauren, did you say that you didn't play the new Pokemon game?
No, I haven't.
Why? Because you were a big Pokemon fan. Is it just the time you've been focused on Skyward Sword, or is it something about the franchise has not engaged you recently?
Alright, so I actually have always loved the anime more than the games, but it's not that I don't like the games, it's that I don't have a lot of time, and Arceus will be next, but Arceus is 18 months old at this point, so...
And it's a 50-hour commitment.
Yeah. I just don't have time, it's sad.
So I get you there.
That is the theme of being an adult playing video games now. We were actually just talked about that earlier.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
I was at work until 8 o'clock last night, days of
Damn it.
putting in 40 hours a week on Zelda and 40 hours a week at work. Look, I'm not young anymore. I need my sleep. Beauty rest is literal at my age.
That's fair.
And
I flashed through
Cameron,
my
I
pen.
know you're the busiest. You're the most busy
Yeah.
person I've ever known. Like,
Is that true?
you have to
I think
book
so.
you out like 6 weeks in advance.
Oh, that's fair. But
There's a premium on Cameron time.
I guess that's true. I was talking to someone else that were trying to make plans, and I was like, yeah, at this point, you got to catch me in
Someone
April,
ride the worm.
otherwise-
Fine, fuck it.
I don't want to do it.
Insert funny cowboy joke here. It's pretty good. Oh, whatever. It's like, oh, I only had like a 1 yard left of space. Like, what the hell? The timing on how much like distance you have with monsters, I think, could be worked on a little bit. Unless I just am
shit.
missing something obvious.
It feels like it got risen real fast this time. I wonder if we're doing more damage.
And on the 3rd day,
Yeah.
Valstrax was risen.
Oh, speaking of, it was just
Shit.
Ash Wednesday today. I was walking around, and because Cincinnati is a pretty Catholic city, I forgot about that. And
Oh, damn, I totally
shit
missed it. My favorite holiday.
smudged
Shit.
on their foreheads, and I was
Yeah.
wondering why.
Just, you know, white people doing our thing. Those are like the holidays that I always like I said, you know, it's a religious holiday, but like when it happens and people like mention it, I'm always just kind of like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I hear a lot about it though. Oh,
Oh,
did
ambush?
he? Oh
Ambush,
shit.
just stay away. Just stay away.
Okay, the area I was in just glowed orange, and I was like, no. Are you fucking kidding me? That's allowed?
Yeah.
He can ambush a separate area?
Yeah, that
Capcom,
is
please.
dangerous shit.
And going back to just like the Ash Wednesday comment, for a lot of people outside of Cincinnati, a fun fact. So, with Lent and Catholicism being dominant, people give up meat on Fridays sometimes, and that's where like McDonald's fish fillet sandwich originated in Cincinnati, because so many people gave up meat on Fridays for Lent.
Cincinnati fish fries are like a famous thing. Like they're
Oh yeah.
in the newspaper, they put out during this month, they put out like articles on like, here are where you should go for a fish fry in Cincinnati on Fridays.
Can I do enough damage to get this guy?
Red, if you're in chat, back off, because I don't want to fight this thing in the hallway.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get maybe oh wait. How do I use the marionette spider? I don't know.
Just throw it at him.
Just throw it? Okay. But then I had to like do something? I don't know.
I don't think so.
I
Pull,
can't.
Press A.
No, I don't think that did anything. Or oh no, it did. It knocked him over. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to try to ride him. Oh shit!
There it is. Now you can. I got him.
Nice. Okay, cool. As long as someone gets it, I was like, we could get some extra heavy damage.
Come on. Can I, do you think I can slam into him now, or that's already too late?
Maybe. I mean, I don't know why you'd want to if you want to damage him, but you could. Oh, he's taking off.
I was wondering if we could get a second mount off of it, but we can't.
I need to be doing right now. I think I've got
Lauren,
enough
you were
birds.
mentioning you've been watching the Pokemon anime.
Wait.
Has there been any news about the
Oh,
new
yeah.
season yet?
No, but honestly, there's a Pokemon Direct next week, I believe on Tuesday, and
Oh.
there's an expectation that news about the anime will come out. There's also a rumor. So how like the last Switch Direct announced that there was the Game Boy, like virtual Game Boy and Game Boy Advance coming to Switch.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Ruby and Sapphire?
Yeah, or just red, blue, and yellow. Which should be
Are
pretty.
they not on the Switch already?
Not yet.
I don't think so.
But keep in mind, Nintendo. People think Nintendo and the Pokemon Company are synonymous. Not quite.
Yeah.
Nintendo
And Game
only
Freak.
owns a piece of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Game Freak and Creatures. It's like a tri-venture.
What I thought I thought Gold and Silver were on the Switch. Am I misremembering
No.
stuff?
They
They're
were on the
not.
3DS, I
3D.
believe.
That's what I'm.
Well, I think that they put the original versions as like the virtual console, and then there's the remake for Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I know people love those. I never played them.
Gotcha. Ooh. Heal. Hold on, let me get some life. Reginald.
Wake him up.
Wake him up inside. Valstrax can't wake up. Fuck.
Dude, I would love for those games to come out on Switch. Like I don't have the Plus version or whatever for the N64, but I would get it to play Pokemon.
Yeah, I have avoided getting Nintendo Online Plus because I haven't felt like it was worth it yet.
Yeah.
But that library sure is expanding.
I mean, I have N64. I would love to play GoldenEye with y'all if you ever want.
Oh yeah, we did. I think we planned on doing that at some point for some kind of stream. Oh shit, he down.
Did we knock it out of Risen?
Not from Risen, but he was doing his big like.
Oh,
Ooh,
and
tail.
Okay, don't get
Come
too
on.
excited. We're playing it safe. Playing it safe.
Come on. I think Risen. Oh, now he's going Risen.
There's Risen. All right, get out of there. Woo!
I think I've already used defense on everybody. I shouldn't turn the camera away because as soon as I do, he'll fucking yeet me.
I'm just done. Reginald and Red, you motherfuckers! Are you carving over there? I see you shits.
Oh, I did on accident because I saw the prompt. Yo, what the? Why can't I get out of it? Okay, I guess I'm carving too. I was trying to cancel it.
No, you're fine. Woo!
I just want to run.
I just wanna run. Please don't kill me, Valstrax baby. Please don't kill me, Valstrax baby.
Was that supposed to be a sugar ray? Oh, what is this? What is this? What is this?
Is this some more shit? Oh my
Get
God,
out of there! Get out of there! Oh shit!
All right, Monster Hunter, baby, don't kill me, don't kill me no more.
Oh, that's a good one.
Hadaway.
Dun,
Man,
dun.
did they ever have any other? I assume they probably did, and then people just didn't know. But people that did.
I think as
That's
I've grown up, I've learned that a lot of the bands that I thought were one-hit wonders just they were successful when they had other albums. Since I was a kid, I wasn't like listening to anything that wasn't on like the school bus radio.
God, eat it. Yeah, there's like a lot of artists and groups like that. You don't realize that like they actually have like a pretty big catalog just because they only really get famous for like one thing.
Oh,
Like,
there's the big.
Cameron, like, tell us your favorite band, and then maybe some people in the chat can name theirs as well. Like your all-time favorite band. If you had to name one.
Oh,
Okay, a single band that's like, this is their discography is all I need on a deserted island until I die.
I don't know about that. I don't know. I'm not going to answer that question, but
Yeah, you are.
I mean, I wouldn't
Well,
have an
I think
answer to
it's
that.
Yeah, you may not be.
I might honestly say nothing because at that point I'd be like, well, I can't pick, so I'd rather just take nothing.
Yeah, Tom would unalive himself if he had to listen to one band's music forever.
I don't know about that. It would just be like if it was a situation where like I knew I had to make that choice, I would have to live with the knowledge of like, yeah, but you could have picked, band X, and it's like, fuck, you're right. Now I will live with this melancholy forever.
My music taste has not changed since I was 14. I listen to like very specific songs.
Cameron, are you a typical like stereotypical engineer where like Steely Dan is like your gospel, or like what is your?
No, I don't listen to Steely Dan.
At least I think it's an engineer thing, right? Fuck.
System of a Down. Oh, can we live? Oh no!
Nope, you're good because we have insurance,
Oh my God!
which I ate for. Chat, rewind it. See, if this were player guides, I would have Nate edit in the scene where I eat for Dango Insurance. Nate, get on that.
You know,
Thanks, Nate.
also, just yeah, throwing this out. Anyone in the chat, you know, if you could list, if you had to be on a desert island, all your life, one band you could listen to. Who's that band?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, I got the last hit. Sorry.
Oh my god!
Let's go.
That's true. Hi.
Beep, 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 beep.
Oh, poor Nate wasn't even here to see it. Oh my god, and it's so close. I might actually be able to make it to Carve. It's gonna be so sad if I can't.
Yeah, Restream Bot is saying the Black Keys and then Queen. Aw, Queen's a classic.
Hi, hello. Black Keys pretty good. I haven't heard much of them like recently, but Attack and Release, man. Attack and Release and Rubber Factory still slap. What were you saying, Cameron?
Oh, I'm just trying to carve. I thought I wasn't gonna make it in order to be able to carve, so I'm carving as fast as possible.
Time to do some drifts.
I'll get tail because I did not do a mid-hunt carve.
Oh, yeah, and just let me clarify here because I didn't realize so yeah, hi, hello, how are you today? Said the Black Keys, and then Henderson said Queen, and then Ratha LaRosa said NSYNC, and I think NSYNC. I'm gonna like poke you on that. I'm curious, like, because you know that's pretty like 90s and 2000s. You want to elaborate on that?
Rathlerosa, you're fucking up if you pick NSYNC because you could pick Justin Timberlake and then you get all of it. I feel like if you pick a solo artist that had a successful group career, then you get the group career by default, in my mind.
Chat, please, someone agree with me. This might be the best fucking post-quest shot I have ever gotten in my life.
Oh,
holy shit.
Can I hop into stream and see it?
Yes, I'll leave it up for like a minute. Damn.
Yes,
it's
someone that
me doing my slam down after dash boosting. Sorry, what were you saying, Lauren?
Nope. No, it's fine. Yeah, definitely save that. That's a pretty cool visual right there. So someone said Elton John. And I'm not familiar with his catalog, but he is certainly a legend. And then Poke Cheryl is saying Beyonce, which, you know, she is also very legendary herself.
Some pretty solid answers, actually. I did not... Man, I was not putting thought. I was putting in, like, my personal faves, but I would have to go with something a little bit more versatile.
Yeah, and then we have, you know, from Finn and Poe, Jay-Z, and Jay-Z has a massive catalog. It is his catalog. I don't even know, like, if you played it stop to finish, it'd probably be like a week straight. So, you know, and Devil has, you know, said the Beatles, and then, you know, Boom also said the Beatles as well. So yeah, I would go with Snow Patrol myself, Gary Lightbody.
That's a good,
always
good answer.
been there for me in my life, and I truly love that band.
I dig it. What about if you had to pick a single album, and I do know which one I would be, and it actually wouldn't have System of a Down on it, which might be weird. I would pick the SSX the SSX 2012 soundtrack, because I think that's one of the best like album amalgamations out there.
It's pretty solid.
Especially if you're like on a deserted island and you're just like need to like chop down a fuck ton of trees or do something.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Like the soundtrack of what you would be doing on a deserted island is also a good reason to like pick a certain album.
I feel like at that point you would just pick the soundtrack to Breath of the Wild, like.
Ooh, yeah, actually.
No, Breath of the Wild
no
is wonderful
soundtrack
about a lot of things. It doesn't really have a sound. It's so much ambient sound.
The car soundtrack. Oh, Guns Pony, Run the Jewels. Good answer.
That is a good answer.
Good answer.
Especially if you're trying to get motivated. Like, Rumor Has It is a fucking workout song. Man, we did it. The thumbnail came true last hunt, but we did it.
Hooray!
We're done with Sunbreak for the next 2 months. We'll probably be hunting him off screen on the Discord, trying to get gear up off screen. But yeah, this has been fun. Lauren, thanks so much for hanging out on stream. It's just nice to catch up and hang out. And we'll be back, I guess, unless we're doing an impromptu stream. We'll be back next Monday with more Monster Hunter Iceborne.
Sounds like it. Yeah, if we can get people on for that, I would be
Yeah.
on to hang out for that.
I don't know what plans. Like, I'm assuming Elden Ring didn't happen yesterday, right?
No, yeah, I didn't post about it, and I don't think anyone noticed. But no, we didn't do Elden Ring yesterday.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll do more Monster Hunter on Monday, and then maybe sometime next week we do Dead. Lauren, would you want to come hang out for Dead Space? Watch Tom dismember some dudes, hang out with Hannah and I.
Absolutely, you guys are my only friends anytime.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I will once again post the Discord link for anyone that's 18 or older. Come hang out and maybe play Among Us with us next Saturday. It'll be fun.
All right. Good night, everybody. Bye.
See ya.
Ciao.